Hi, girlie. I know we didn't get to meet at the courthouse, but I just wanted to reach out and introduce myself. I'm Jennifer. Blake told me all about the baby, and I am just over the moon that I get to be there from the beginning to co-parent with you. I'm sorry, but I have no interest in talking to you about my child. Not just your child, though. It's also Blake's baby. I know tensions are probably high since y'all aren't together anymore and the whole trial thing, but I think it's best if we all put that messiness behind us for baby's sake. What just happened isn't messiness. I was Abigail by your boyfriend, and you expect me to put that behind me. You both clearly made mistakes in your relationship. All that matters now is putting baby first. I mean, he told me all about your issues. You understand both sides of what? Both sides of the fact that Blake assaulted me and got me pregnant, and then broke my wrist? Because I'm not understanding what you could mean any other way. Birth control isn't always effective. You consented to having sex. If you were so against having a baby, you probably should have kept your legs closed, lol. Birth control tends to fail when the guy takes off his con 0 meters without telling you. You're right. Though I'm sure he didn't tell you that. While you're still keeping that lie up. I know you told him it was okay. He told me all about it. I'm trying to help a good partner and smooth out our relationship before baby gets here, but it's clear you'd rather be a vengeful bitch about this. Do not text me again. We are not co-parents. We need to discuss our child. There are things we need to work out before they get here. Call me. Until baby is here and you take me to court to establish paternity, we have nothing to discuss. That attitude will not get you far. I will not be kept from my child. You can't just get rid of me like that. I expect detailed updates on the health of my child throughout the pregnancy. I expect to be at the anatomy scan. And I expect for you to deal with your issues so we can settle custody outside of court. You should be begging to settle outside of court. You saw how badly it went for you just a few days ago. I can assure you that it will be just as bad the next time as well. I will be waiting to hear when your next appointment is. I recommend telling me the information in a time. Who are you voting for? Better not be that bitch Hillary. Please only communicate with me in reference to the baby. Otherwise, we have nothing to discuss. I'm surprised you're even going to talk to me about the baby without a fight. Figured you would alienate me before they were even born. I have been advised by a family law attorney to only communicate with you about the baby. Please do not try to communicate with me about anything else. You're definitely a little snowflake. I bet you are voting for Hillary. That's a wasted vote. You live in the Red Kingdom, girl. Trump 2016. He's going to make a great county for our baby to grow up in. But you're a see you next Tuesday just like Hillary, so I'm sure you'll vote for her like a dumbass. I'm raising this baby not to be a crybaby liberal. How far along are you? 19 weeks, right? Yes. Jennifer said that they do the anatomy scan is at 20 weeks. When is it? I am not comfortable being in the same room as you. I will inform you about the results of the doctor's appointment after I attend. Oh, chill out. It's not like we would be alone. The doctor and Jennifer would be there. I am not comfortable with you attending my doctor's appointments. I will keep you updated on the health of the baby after the fact, so you won't let me be there to find out the gender of our child. If it weren't for me, the baby wouldn't even exist, and now you want to keep them from me. Maybe the baby isn't even yours. Why don't you focus on the 2 kids you don't take care of in another state instead of my baby? Hey, so I have an idea. Blake is so upset about you not allowing him in the room for the gender reveal. But what if you tell me the gender, and then I can throw him a gender reveal party? No. If he wants to be involved with his children, he should call his wife and see the two children that are already alive. How dare you bring them up when you know she doesn't let him see them? I was there when he saw them last. Their mother told me to my face she would make sure he didn't get to see them anymore. How cruel can you be? Oh, so you're the ex who was still in love with him. That explains a lot. I'm no ex anymore. He realized he made a mistake leaving me. And now we are so happy. Don't be bitter just because it didn't work out for you. Where are you? When is your anatomy scan? It's today. I told you I would tell you the results when I was done. Well, it's already 12. Why haven't you had it yet? As I have said, I will let you know when I'm done. Please refrain from harassing me. No, that's not how it's going to work. I said I wanted to be there. You refused to let me in the room, but I will be waiting at this fucking doctor's office with Jennifer until you are done. I want to speak to the doctor myself when you're done with the appointment to ensure my baby is okay. I'm sorry, you must be confused. You have no right to speak to my doctor about my medical care. If you are going to be waiting at the doctor, I will happily cancel my appointment and reschedule. I will not be bullied into you getting your way. Hi? I'm sorry this is so last minute, but I'm needing to reschedule my appointment. For your anatomy ultrasound, I wouldn't recommend rescheduling. We wouldn't be able to fit you back in for at least 2 weeks, and there are sometimes sensitive things that we need to check on. I understand, but my Abigail Ivax is staking out your office right now waiting for me to show up. I do not want to be near him, so I need to reschedule. Do you know the make of the car he is in? We can call and have him removed from the parking lot. I am not comfortable rescheduling your appointment after seeing the results of your genetic testing. You said that it was probably fine though. Is it not fine? It's just best to be sure. So I will make sure the police are in the parking lot, and I will have them walk you in if need be. Abigail, I've been waiting here all day. We need to get in there to check on the baby. Sir, please stand back. Now everything is okay. I'm the baby's father. I'm just here to find out the gender of the baby. No, everything is not fine. I told you I didn't want you here. You don't get to force your way near me. Sir, until the baby is born and you have a court order, there is no legal requirement for her to allow you into her private doctor's appointment. Please get back in your car and leave. So you're going to allow her to keep me from being involved with my baby. What about my rights as a father? Until there is a child and you are proven to be the father, you have 0 parental rights. Please get back into your vehicle and leave. There is no loitering and you have no business here. Okay, so let's talk about your ultrasound results. Are you excited about a little baby girl? Yes, but I am more so worried that the tech didn't say anything during the scan. Is there something wrong with my baby? Do you see the bright spots on her heart, here and here? And also, if you look here, you can see how small the nose bone is. There is also thickness in the back of the neck that is a marker as well. A marker for what? Is she healthy? She is showing markers for Down syndrome. This doesn't mean she is guaranteed to have it, and if she does that doesn't mean she cannot have a happy life. But that is currently what we are concerned with. Is there anything we can do to help her? We will be keeping a closer eye on you throughout your pregnancy, but there is nothing we can do to prevent her from being born with Down syndrome. It's been hours. Are you going to tell me about the appointment or not? Hello? You realize every single time you cut me out is just something else I am able to present to the judge for why I should get custody. Jennifer and I have already been shopping for family law attorneys. If you're going to act like this and keep us away from baby, expect to be served with court papers in the recovery suite. It's a girl. And she may have Down syndrome. Now leave me alone. He 11, no she doesn't. These damn doctors don't know shit. All of my babies have always been healthy and perfect. This one is too. You're just saying this thinking I'll dip because you fucked up my baby. God, you're such a fucking liar. About a baby too, that's sick. Schedule another appointment with the doctor that I can go to. I want to hear it from her mouth that you fucked up my baby. I didn't fuck up the baby. It's a chromosome issue. Nothing could have been done to prevent that. Bullshit. This is just some lie your bitch friends told you to make up to get me out of the baby's life. I have no reason to lie to keep you out of her life. Judging on your track record, you don't like to actually stay involved in your children's lives. Now, you're lying because you know Jennifer will be a great mother to my baby, and you don't want the competition. You only started making this shit up once she was involved. That's fucked up. If you want Jennifer to be a wonderful mother like you say she will be, why don't you try stealthing her? Then you can have your own happy family and leave us alone. As many of you know, Blake and I tried for a baby of our own for months last year to no avail. The stress of this caused us to split, but during our split, God granted us a miracle. Blake had a fling and they ended up pregnant, despite all odds. This was how God was going to bring us the joy of having our own child after his ex refused to allow him to see his 2 other children. We got back together, and we were so happy. Unfortunately, the baby's biological mother is now attempting to already shut him out of every aspect of her pregnancy. She has even gone as far as lie about the health of the baby. This only will end with us fighting for baby in court. I have attached a GoFundMe to help us raise money for an attorney. This little girl deserves to know her father from day one. Help us fight for our child. Donated. I hate seeing babies being kept from fathers that want to be there. So many babies don't get their dads, and it's a lot of times because of moms like her. Thank you, girl. We won't stop fighting for this little girl. She will always know Daddy, and I love her. That's great you guys want to be involved. But isn't it kind of odd that he has 2 other kids he doesn't fight for? Why does he want to fight for this one so badly? It would be if you didn't know all the background. These kids are a lot older, and their mother has manipulated them to hate their father. It's so sad. Sounds like he has a history of shitty women. So glad he shaped up and found a good one like you. A woman should always have her man's back. And I always will. I'm hiring an attorney, and we are going to subpoena your medical records to prove that you are lying about the baby. They're going to have to tell me whether or not you're a lying bitch like I think. They're also going to force you to take a prenatal DNA test to prove you also aren't lying about the baby being mine. So prepare yourself for that. Okay. Nobody can force me to submit to a medical procedure that has a chance of miscarriage, but you keep believing that. I'm hiring the best attorney in the area. They will be able to make whatever I want happen. Keep being cocky. With that GoFundMe that has $200 on it, that's not even enough for a retainer. Worry about paying off your child support for the other children you've abandoned before you worry about taking on another one. You won't be so confident when you're in labor with mine and Jennifer's baby.